Praise the Lord.
For years. So when we moved out here, she's like, you have to be in Ashley. So then it's like, whenever Jen comes to visit, she'll hang out with them.
So, good morning. I just went and got my coffee. I went to this little local place. I've been trying to be like more conscious of where I spend my money, and I just love supporting local businesses, and they make really good coffee. So, what's on the agenda today? Well, I did not finish my homework assignment that I've been working on for a really long time and that I didn't want to do. I procrastinated. I also had to work all this weekend. And on top of that, I had other things going on, which stressed me out. So now I'm finna go home and I'm gonna get dressed and head to campus and I want to go and work on this project, and I'm submit it today. I still get full credit. Because I do have a learning disability, which I get an extra day to submit an assignment. I don't normally do that because if I know what I'm doing, then I immediately, I try to plan ahead accordingly, But that is what's on the agenda today. So, hey y'all, I am on my way to campus right now. I did not record when I got home. I just, one of the reasons why I do not like doing homework at home is because there's so much for me to do at home that I literally would put homework to the side and start trying to straighten up and clean up and do everything, laundry and whatnot. And I'm also in the early stages of moving, so my apartment is a hot mess right now. I did do a little bit of formatting for my paper that was due yesterday, but I kind of have like a that one get out of jail free card or whatever they want to call it. So I'm gonna turn it in today. Class is over for me at 6:30, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the time doing that and getting my paper together. I am so ready for this semester to be over with. I can't stress that enough. I'm so ready for it to be over with. Oh my goodness. I had texted a friend and they were asking me like, how's school going? And I had told him, I was like, undergrad was a sprint. It was easy. This is a triathlon, which is like, you got many finish lines, and you're running, you're swimming, you're bicycling. There's so much, and I say that all this, that there's so much to do when you're going to grad school. I was just thinking, when I was in undergrad, I was working on my associates at this time, and I spent a lot of my time in the tutoring center. And I recall that this tutor, he was like, I got my master's degree, and I can't remember if it was in like math or like some type of science. I don't remember. He was a math tutor. He was very good at what he did because I was there for English, remedial English. I had to take a remedial course, and he was like, "It's so easy, going for your master's." No, it's not. This is one of the hardest shit that I've ever had to do in my life, and it's like I've had to literally do self-checks of where my mind is, because it's just so much. It's so much that goes into it. that if you don't have a support system, I mean, if you have, like, if you're a single person and, you know, you can do that. And even then, it can be hard and difficult then. But for me, as a mom, I work. I'm also working on my master's. Everything falls on me. There is no, you know what I'm saying? There is nobody else. And I found that, like, my mental health has suffered significantly since I started this program because it requires so much of me. It requires so much of me. And I didn't know that that's what it would take. And it's not something that they tell you either when you get in the program. At least, you know. It's something you find out while in it. And I remember at the beginning of the semester, this one girl, before we even got good or ready into the semester, she quit. She's like, I'm not doing this. I'm done. And I'm pretty sure there are other people who are going to drop out of the program. I'm not dropping out per se, but I am taking some time off just to get myself back together. I did take some time off before I got my bachelor's. I also want to talk about the PBS NewsHour. They did an article. Well, they did a journalistic piece on about Black women in academia and how we are mistreated. And if you have not seen that, you can go and watch it on YouTube, the PBS NewsHour. It was very informative, very informative. I totally can agree with those women. The loneliness that you feel when you're in higher education, it's palpable, you know. You being the only, minority or the Black person in your program. Sometimes, like in my program, there's another Black boy in the program, and I don't know about the next cohort at all. But in my cohort, there was only like one Black person. There was only one person. That stuck out to me. And I don't know. I didn't interact with him so much, so I don't know. But I can tell you from my own experience, like it is it's very lonely. It is very lonely at the top when you are trying to, when you want better for yourself and for your family. It's very lonely. And if you don't have a support system there to help you, to motivate you, to, then, you're going to take a break like me. And I'm not saying there's, like, nothing wrong with it. It's just, like, in undergrad, I powered through. That, like, what I meant by a sprint is, you take classes that you don't want to take, but, once the semester is over, like once you got through the general courses, you don't have to deal with them again. Sometimes that's through your major as well. You don't have to see them again. There's like some professors I had one semester and I never dealt with them again. Like never. So, and then this is just the homework. The homework is what gets me. It's like I get caught up. I want to like get ahead, and I get ahead, and it's like, damn, it's something else. Like your supervisor would be like, I don't want nobody sitting around. There's always something to do. That's what it feels like to me in grad school right now. There's always something to do. It's never a break. And by me not having that support system, it's a lot. It's a lot. The things I've been praying for, I hope that God will answer in this new season in my life. Because I know that I'm going to go back in like 3 semesters and, you know, continue getting my master's degree. But obviously, it is definitely not going to be a sprint. Definitely not going to be a sprint. It is going to be, you know, yeah. And then the funny thing is, I have a meeting. Oh my gosh, I have to check my calendar. I have a meeting with my counselor, not my counselor, with my advisor, and I'm gonna tell her I'm done. I'm just done. Totally, I'm just done. That is what I'm going to tell her. I wonder what she's gonna say. But you know, like I said, I just need a little break. And I think that I might have to give up the idea of doing my program in person. I'm not going to be able to do my program. Like I want to do my program in person. And I wanted to build that camaraderie that you receive when you are with, with your peers. And when you do a program online, you really don't develop that rapport. Like, when I got into my program, it was so difficult obtaining, it was just so hard obtaining recommendation letters. It was difficult. And that's one thing I'm kind of like sad about, is that I won't be able to be with my peers. I already know what next program that I am going to be taking though. But when I complete this program, I'm going to leave on a good note. I'm going to have a good GPA, and the program that I've been looking at is sort of similar to the one that I'm taking, but everything's online. I don't have to go on campus at all. And I like that. It's going to be a juggle trying to do work a 40-hour job and go to school full time. But it's doable. I mean, there's people who do it now. So, but yeah, I don't know. I also want to mention that in that piece that PPS News Hour did about Black women in academia, which I also can relate to, is not having a community. And what I mean by community, I mean by having other Black women who have been in your situation and who is willing to discuss what they've been through in their program, regardless of what that career field is. And I can say that I have not found that at all. I can tell you at the beginning of my program, I reached out to a family friend who got their master's in social work, I believe. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. They got their master's anyway. It's a really good feat. It happened, you know. And I was kind of freaking out, and I was asking for some help, and it just, they chose not to respond back to me. And one of the reasons why I decided to start this channel is to set up a community, foster a community of like-minded individuals who understand what it takes to get where you are in life. Although I am a single mom, for an example, Tiffany up here, she's a single mom, but she also may have support. Her experience, we may have similar experiences, relatable, but at the same time, our stories are completely different. And that's one of the things that I want to do. I really want women of color to really, that saying, I am my brother's keeper, but I am my sister's keeper. I take that to heart. There needs to be more of that in academia, and like I said, I wanted to start that. If you look at um, psychology, the career field as a whole, you'll notice that only African Americans make up 4%. I don't know the exact percentage of African women, actually African American women in the career field, but 4% Black people. So, if you are a first generational student, you already, no one in your family can relate what you're going through. No one, except someone, that's going through the academic challenge. That's going through the process of academia right now. I have a friend, she has 2 kids, and she's working on her associates where I went to, my alma mater. And I told her, I was like, girl, I don't know how you do it. 1, but 2, woo, child. And she's doing it, she's doing it. But that's what I mean. Like, there's some things that are relatable, but there's some things that are not. And so I really want to build a community of just women who can be like, yeah, give out information that otherwise they wouldn't be able to get until either they're later in their program or they're in their program. I know I did get a lot of information from when my program started. Some programs are very open. You can go back and look at syllabus. My program, when I started, you couldn't find nothing on the internet. I mean, nothing. And I do this even in undergrad. I kept all of my syllabus, my books, anything that I have that I can help someone else, And so, yeah, I hope that this channel, Psyched About Counseling, can help other women who are either going in my field or who just want, who just wants to find someone that understands what they're going through in life. It really helps. I believe right now in our country, so many people, they have this idea that they are alone and that they are going through this alone, when there are other people who are going through the same situation as they are, but they're not discussing it because they're just dealing it with by themselves, or they're going to see their therapist or counselor and talk about it. But I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, they are just dealing with it alone. They're not like getting those emotions out and talking about what is ailing them, But I hope this channel helps. So yeah, if you are a first time, if you're a first generational student and you are going into the clinical mental health counseling field, or you just starting your master's program, I hope that you like and subscribe and stick around, and hopefully this can grow into a community where we can help each other and hold each other accountable, so that when you're going through, that you're not going through alone. Like, yeah, that girl Monica who has that channel, Psyched About Counseling, she's, she talked about how she went through that, and also, like I said, another woman who may be watching this, maybe in a totally different program, but she can relate to what I'm going through, because she's facing it herself. But that's all I want to say. I gotta get back to driving now.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easily pretty. The only reason that I came through tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason that this dress is skin tight is 'cause I thought that you would like it. I'm only gone for the secret outside. Because I want you to like that. The only reason I came through tonight is because I really like you. And I can no longer hide it. Went through wherever your mind then. The nicest the clothes of your tigers. Why you just tell me that you feel like I do? Cherry kisses super smooth. Tell me I'm that baby. Tell me you like me. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easily pretty. The only reason that I came through tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason that this dress is skin tight is 'cause I thought that you would like it. I'm only gone for the secret outside. Because I want you to like that. The only reason I came through tonight is because I really like you. And I can no longer hide it. Went through wherever your mind then. The nicest the clothes of your tigers. Why you just tell me that you feel like I do? Cherry kisses super smooth. Tell me I'm that baby. Tell me you like me. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easily pretty. The only reason that I came through tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason that this dress is skin tight is 'cause I thought that you would like it. I'm only gone